everyone, it's Nancy, and I'm back with the second half of the Fae journal to put and make the ephemera in. So I wanted to take you along on that. Remember when I told you I was kind of sad that I lost some pages? It's pretty stuffed, so I probably would have removed those pages anyway. So no loss for this journal for sure, because you can see it's about as stuffed as I could make it. So the last time when I finished with the middle, kind of the middle here, and did that. So now we're going to continue on. This pocket here is like an uptuck pocket. And so I wanted to make a simple tag for that. I'm looking for something just to put here for now so you can see that. And I just folded the paper this way and decorated it here. And so here I'm going to make a cute little tag with this pretty eco-dyed card that once again is from Jacqueline at Lovely's Crafty Lodge. And I always link her YouTube channel below. You need to just subscribe to her channel, and she will usually has live sales on Fridays. Not every Friday, but most Fridays, but she would let you know. And then she has a wide variety of things. Matter of fact, if we have enough time, I'll show you a package that just arrived, how she packages. But anyway, you can see this beautiful leaf here. So what I did was I just stitched around it. You can write on the back. And because this is a tuck going up, I wanted this to be an actual like journal card, but I wanted to decorate something here. So I cut out the 3 little tags from the Apothecary Jar kit. And I thought it would be fun to kind of glue them on and then use these little flat back color dots that I have to put here in the middle just to add a little something. So that's... And then you see this beautiful eco-dyed leaf up here. And I'm not going to put them straight either. I'm going to put them as if they were just kind of hanging, because I think it makes it more interesting. So I hope you're all doing well. And yeah, the weather, that's what we're all talking about, right? The weather, goofy weather. Oh my gosh. Hot, cold, windy, sunny, rainy, icy, snowy. It just doesn't know what it wants to do, does it? Oh my goodness, yeah. So I think they're just fun like this, haphazard like this. I kind of like it that way. I think it looks good. Yep, I'm leaving that. So yeah, actually, you know, good days to stay in till the weather decides to concentrate on one type of weather, but you know, what are you going to do? So there's that. I just didn't want to cover this image up of the eco-dyed leaf. And then I'm going to just put these 3 little flat-backed. These are from my Stampin' Up! Days, so you might have those if you have any Stampin' Up! Products left, or if you still buy Stampin' Up! But I think it looks really nice. This green is like perfect for that tag. And I did stitch around the tag already, so I like how that turned out. And super cute. You can write on the back and the front here. I think that would be real pretty. And that goes up in here. And so it's something pretty to look at, and I think that looks nice. And we've got our fairy there. Oh, I want to get a little bit of glue under here. It looks like she needs, looks like I missed a little bit of glue here on her wing here. So let me get that on there. I see it sticking up. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right, the next page is another piece of the Jacqueline's eco-dyed paper that I put a die cut and a fairy there for journaling here. And I think that looks really nice. I've did a few of those throughout the journal. Actually, three of them maybe. Okay, on this side here, you remember this was part of a conservation magazine that we got in the mail not too long ago. So I didn't know what I was going to do on the inside here, remember? But I do now. So I'm going to just kind of move this off to the side. First of all, this is part of the Apothecary Jar, and I thought it'd be nice tuck here. So I'm going to glue that on as a tuck. And we're going to add a fairy to it, like this. I'm going to put that there. And I have one of my pretty little fairies, and I thought she'd look really cute standing, floating there on that. So we're going to put her on. Yeah, I think I might be I don't know, I think I'm last out of the girls finishing my journal here, but, you know, I was working on my lady detective journal, so no hurry. It's not a, you know, not a contest or anything. We all, you know, and then Mitzi made 2, and Linda made a nice one, and, of course, Amy, you know, she made a nice one. Carol made 2. It's like, well, you know, you can only do what you can do, but kudos to them. So I'm going to just put some fun things in there. Some tags and a bottle. And that could be a nice tuck there. On this page here, I have another beautiful eco-dyed page. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this here as a writing spot, and I'm going to glue her on there. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use my fabric tack this time. This journal, with all the ephemera that's going in there, I showed you, I can't fit another thing. It's so packed. So, you know, I usually have an envelope. I make a handmade envelope, and I stick all the extras in it. And that's it's going to have to go in a separate envelope, because I just can't stick another thing in this journal. It is full to capacity with pages and ephemera and cards and tags and fairies and everything. So, yeah, it'll definitely, all the extras will be in an envelope. And so I think, let me get this in here, because, you know, I can't talk and do this at the same time. I got to watch what I'm doing here. But I thought this looks really pretty. I love to showcase this eco-dyed tag. And it looks, I don't know how it shows up on camera, but it really is pretty. Really, Jacqueline did a really nice job. Now it's good. And I thought this fairy will look really pretty standing there. So, what else did I want to tell you? Yeah, so my goal is to finish up the ephemera for this journal today. And then, not with you, but I will probably, you know, make my envelope and gather all the extra bits and pieces that I have left over from this kit to put in that envelope. And I'll probably do a separate video for a flip through, and I will put this journal in my shop. And it always, you know, it will go live when the video goes live for the flip through, is when this will be in my shop. So that is the plan. That will be the plan. Oh, I think my bottle stopped dried up here. Let me just poke this. But it was a labor of love for sure. I so enjoyed this kit and making this journal. And you know, Amy made me a dark fairy kit now, which I'm not going to do yet, because I love it. I love the purples, because, you know, purple is my color. And I'm so happy she did it with purples and the greens. I think purple and green go so well together, and with the black. And then I wanted to make it not, you know, for the fall. Like, I'm thinking maybe June-ish is when I might just start doing fall type things, because you know the time comes and goes so fast that it's just too fast for me, and that's kind of my favorite time of the year. So I was thinking of starting fall and Halloween projects, maybe starting June. So I'm thinking by the time I gather and figure out, I think June might be when the Dark Fairy Journal starts, because I do want it to have a little darker side. I know Amy didn't make it that way, so it would appeal to everybody, you know, but what you can do is you take the kit and you add your own elements to it to make it what you would like, right? So that's, I just need a little bit darker, a little bit darker for that. That was my intention, but it's perfect, kit. It'll be perfect. I love it. It'll go well with everything else. So there's a nice journaling spot and a tuck spot with the fairy here. And this looks pretty here. I love how this turned out. This is our top loading pocket, and it's a nice little, you know, spot here. I put my die cut greens and that. And in here, I had this tag already made. I think I made this from a 50 stack challenge from Amy at one time. So this tag was already made, and I thought it went perfect, and I already had one of those on there. So I just decided to put that tag in here. So that's going in this pocket here. On this side, I put one of the pockets, and I filled it with a couple of the bottles and a tag here. This is the envelope I made, and I decorated, you know, I had this decorated on the outside. So I need to make something for the inside, so we're going to do that. Here is where I put this belly band here, and I made this tag. This was an not an eco dyed tag, but a dyed tag that I got as well. And so I just kind of decorated it and stuck it in here for now, like that. And then here are the two pockets, and so I just loaded them with little tags and bottles and things here. So for this envelope here, I needed to make something. Okay, so what I have my pieces here. Let me cap this up because I know I'm going to uncap it in a minute. But so I have one of my fairies here. I have part of that brown textured paper, a label. I have one of my die cut floral wreaths that I've been using throughout. And then this is one of those dyed tags, dyed papers from Jacqueline as well. So I backed it with one of her other papers for journaling, and I just love this color. And so I wanted to make a little decorated journal card. So I'm just moving this out of my way here. So what I'm going to do, and I love how this looks. So first I want to kind of put this down here like that. I already inked around it. And I just, you'll see with this white in the middle here, it kind of makes depth, and she stands out really nice on it. And I was so excited when I laid her on there, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to cover that up, but boy, does that look nice. Actually, I should be using my fabric tack for this. So I like, because it's a thicker paper, so I want to put that on there instead. So let me get that going. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're okay with your weather. It was just terrible, those tornadoes and the weather that came through those states. We were very lucky. We got a storm, but up northern Illinois got some damage and things like that. But where I live, I was blessed that we did not suffer with any of that. So my heart goes out to anybody who we had to go through that. The weather has been very unpredictable lately, since the beginning of the year, I guess, right? When you think about it. So, just sad, very sad. So I'm going to put this here, Dream. And then I am going to glue this wreath right here in the middle, like that. So it's going to take me a minute to get some glue on here. So I'll try to go as fast as I can, but it's a lot of leaves to hit. It'll be worth it though, because it's so pretty. And what I loved about this wreath is what I was able to cut it and use it in pieces. You know, how big I wanted, how small I wanted, and it was my favorite. Yeah, I really enjoyed putting this in this journal because to me it really added something to wherever I put it. So I was very, very happy to have this. But, you know, you can use punches and things like that, or freehand cut, or, you know, look at what you have. That's what I did. I kind of went through all the dies, all the punches I had. And, you know, you forget about what you have because you don't use them all the time, right? You just kind of have them and then you hardly pull them out. And I wanted to, I pulled out what I could. And there was a couple things I pulled out that I never did use. Oh, let me hold on to this a little better. But, you know, you at least pull it out and have it in front of you so then, you know, you can see, is this going to work? Is this not going to work? But try to use what you have. Okay, that wasn't so bad, was it? Let me get my tweezers to help me because I'm probably going to drop it sooner or later, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so I am going to put that right about here in the middle, like that. And then she's going to go in the middle. And it just, to me, it looks pretty with the white behind her. With the white, it kind of just, it makes her pop. Like it's a light coming, you know, light. Very pretty. Okay, that looks good. And then I'm going to put her on there. And look how pretty that looks with the white coming through the light. It's very nice. So let me just cap this up, and then she's going to go on with her glue, with the glue here. So I have to make sure I hold on to her. And okay. So I'm going to try to get some videos done. They won't be for every day because I did tell you that I am planning, we're going away on a family vacation next week. So I'm going to try to get some videos done, some small projects, not starting a new project, a big project yet, till after I get back. But there are some small projects like the Daphne Diary magazine and, you know, a couple other little ideas. And so I thought it'd be fun to do some smaller, easier projects, you know, than starting a whole nother journal again. It gives you, unless you're full of energy, and you can do that. Sometimes I need a break and from making journals just to make like smaller projects to get rejuvenated. But I know I've told you, I said my wine journal has been on my mind, so it could be the next journal to start, but I'm not going to tell you for sure because what I feel today might not be what I feel when I get back from vacation, so I don't know. So, but I will have a few videos of some smaller projects up, which I've been wanting to do and get to. So, all right, she's going to go right kind of here in the middle, and I want that, yeah, I think that looks really, really pretty. So let me just kind of push that down, make sure everything grabs nice. I did get glue on everything, so just needs a little, and then we'll put her in the envelope. And then we've got that nice area on the back. I made a fabric pull tab on there. And I'm liking this. I think it looks really, really pretty, don't you think? I like it, yeah. Okay, let's see how it looks in here. Oh, wait, that's not where I was putting it. Where was I putting this? This doesn't even fit in here. Oh, my. Maybe that's not where... Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute. Where was I putting it? It doesn't fit in there, does it? No. No. Maybe I made this for something else. Oh, you know what? I think I made it for there, and this was going in here. Oh, see? That's what it was. Oh, my goodness, girls. That's where that is. I put it in the wrong pocket because I was going to say that did not fit in there. But it fits in here perfectly, so that's where this goes. All right, let me get that in there. Oh, my goodness. So there's that. Oh, okay, so we have that, right? Tuck these in better. I'll probably tuck more things in here too, but there we go. All right, so I like how that looks. Very nice. We've got the tag in that pocket. This is done. The belly band here's done. Pocket's full. The tag went in here. That's what it was supposed to be. Okay, so that's a nice, pretty plain page to look at. Now, here's something I did. I took an envelope, folded it, so part of it's on this side. I'll show you in a second, and this part here flips up. So I put this label here on the front. After I covered it with paper, I put this label on the front from the Apothecary Jar kit. I glued my dragonfly die cut, and I filled this pocket with some tags. See, you can even journal back there if you want. So this is a pocket to keep things in, and put that there. Now, when you lift up, let me grab this and show you. You'll lift up, and I had to use this guy at least one time. So he's here, and it says smile, even though he's not smiling, but I put him there. So when you flip up, you get a little surprise, and then you have a nice writing spot there. So that's that. On the other side is the other part here, which I glued down to be an uptuck, and I put one of those sayings from the Release the Craftin' page that I got. And so on here, I made this, I stitched around the tag, I put the fairy, and I have this pretty mushroom charm hanging down. So this goes in there like that, and you can see she's there, and this kind of dangles right here. It's on a Tim Holtz paper clip, tiny paper clip, so I mean, if you can move this anywhere you want, but I thought it looked really pretty hanging down here. On this side here, here's a diagonal pocket. So I wanted to use these cards and make a little flip, a little journal flip type thing, journaling spot. So I have two of these cards here, and I thought I'll attach them with my faux tape. So get that out. I didn't make any new tape yet, so I'm still using this. And I'm okay. I have enough yet, so I'm going to cut some smaller pieces, maybe like that. Let me get another one. So it's good to have this on hand for yourself, because you never know when you're going to need it. Okay, so I will move that, and then I'm going to line these up. And I'm going to put this on here, like that. And then all I have to do is fold it over and stick it down, like that. Okay, and then we've got a little journaling spot here. So on this What I wanted to do, I have one of my little fairies in green, so I'm going to put her here. Let me get her glued on. And I'm going to put her here in the upper corner because she looks cute there. Like that. And then on this corner here, I'm going to put one of these Dance on the Flowers. And I'm going to just have him right there. So I think I'll glue him on the tag first because I want him to be just so. So let me get him glued on like that. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to glue this whole thing down. I just want to make sure he was where I wanted him. Sorry if you hear my stomach growling. It's almost dinner time. And that's what my stomach is telling me. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. And it just kind of, something cute. And green, the green and green. And I really like how it looks. He's a cutie. So then we have this cute little pretty journaling card to do. All right, so let me close that. So that is going to go in here like this, just like that. And I love how this looks. And this is just so pretty. I just wanted my eye to rest here, right? I want your eye to rest here. Look how beautiful that is. Of course, you could put fairies, pockets, whatever. And then here now, on this one here, I made a little flip pocket here. And this is a tuck spot. I put one of the fairy cards here. And I'm just making sure I'm in frame. So this can be a tuck spot here, as you can see. And here is a little flip that I put the mushroom and a butterfly here. And then I made a tag already to go in here. And so I took cardstock and I cut a piece of that textured brown paper and glued it on. I took one of the tall bottles and a piece of my green, die cut green, and a piece of that dyed gauze and made the pull tab on it. And it's in here. This is a tall pocket in here. And it fits just fine in there. So like that. So that's a tall pocket, and here's a tuck spot here. And a nice writing spot here with the dyed paper. And then, oh, we're at the end. So in this pocket here, I had one more piece of this beautiful eco-dyed paper, this card. Look how pretty that is. And so I stitched around it, and I put one of these beautiful quotes down here. And I thought, oh, how pretty is that in this pocket here? It just really, really looks really nice here. I love the eco-dyed. I'm so glad I picked those up. So then back here I used the label, put some of that hand-dyed gauze, did some bottles. This one here, I used that beautiful fairy with another label, a butterfly here, and then I cut some bottles out and stuck them in there. And I think we made the ephemera, so I have a ton of pieces left that I will make a pretty envelope with, and I'll stick it all in there. And then I'm just going to do some fine tuning, and then I'll show you the cover. I'll finish the cover of the journal, and then we'll do a nice flip through of this in the next day or so. And then, like I said, this will go in my Etsy shop. So it's full, it's packed. I can't, and I don't, it's already kind of a little gator mouth, but it's still doable. And oh, I wanted to show you here. I have this textured wallpaper that feels and looks like real wood. So I did cover the spine of the journal, and then the topper I made, and you'll see the closure when I get it done. So I hope you enjoyed. I loved making this journal. I can't wait to flip through it, do a flip through and show you everything. So thanks so much for hanging with me, friends. I appreciate it, and have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.